Hey guys, it's me, Rail_Day_Wrestling, back at you again. I'm not going to have a convoluted intro anymore. Short and sweet, to the point. I like it a little bit better. Just like the audio on this video is what I'm going to like a lot better. I think I got my setup figured out. This should be a far more pleasant listening experience. And I'm back at it again with my buddy, man, pal forever, Sinji. Say what up, my man.
Yo.
And we're finally, even though it hasn't been that long, it just feels like forever since I recorded any of this. We're finally back with the GM mode. And we're going to be honest. We forgot about good 60 to 70% of what we were doing. But we're going to get back at it, and I think that's going to make things a little bit more interesting. And in the interim, just to kind of make sure we limit our dead air time, we're going to talk about some real world wrestling stuff, because tomorrow is the 2020 WWE Royal Rumble match. And, pay-per-view, which has the matches. You know what the heck I was talking about. So we're going to talk about the card and just see where our prediction heads are at. We're going to put our prediction caps on and see where we stand, and we're probably going to disagree on just about everything, but that's the fun part. And while we do that, of course, we're going to be doing our GM stuffs. I have the pay-per-view this month, Judgment Day.
We're still in the last month, though.
So, are we? Well, yeah, we're on the 30th, but your show went already. So, we're going to go into May now. Wait. Oh, I can't. Okay, so we were on my screen. So, yeah, we are. We're still on the back end of April. And Sinji man over here is going to set up Raw.
Alright.
Yeah. And, yeah, let's...
What's the first card?
Check your rivalries.
Bro, I don't even know.
Check like everything so you know what you're getting into a little bit.
I have no idea what's going on.
I'm not that ruthless. I will kind of help you out there. Just kind of check what you got going on. Okay. I kind of remember that. I do remember you kind of getting the most mileage out of the 3 or 4 divas you had on your roster.
They're always going at it, bro.
I'm not mad at you. I mean, it's a good way to build up the small... That's all the rivalries you had?
Yeah, it was it.
Oh, well. We got a real barn burner on Raw. We got one good rivalry. We're going to stick with it. The blood feud between, who was it, Christy Hemme and Ashley?
Yo, man.
Speaking of blood feuds, I guess what's going to be the pre-show match, and we're starting with the Royal Rumble discussion here, folks. The first match on the card is Sheamus versus Shorty G. And God only knows I love that name, but Sheamus versus Shorty G. It's Sheamus' first rivalry back from injury, and I guess they're kind of ham-hawking and getting Shorty G a rub here, because he's always going to be taking on guys that are bigger than him. But
Shorty G.
Yeah, who you got for Shorty G versus Sheamus? Who you got?
Bruh, anyone who doesn't pick Sheamus, you're believing too much in the hype.
Well, I mean, some people really like Shorty. I like Shorty. I think he's a tremendous competitor. I know from a booking standpoint, you're not going to have Sheamus just come back and lose, but sometimes WWE's funny like that, and they'd probably be like, oh, it'd be really nice if Shorty G just comes with the roll-up. But, hey, I mean, they could let him win, but, well, I think it's all up to Sheamus. If Sheamus feels like he's got one last good run, he'll probably put him over, but, I don't know. I don't think they made me care enough about this feud for me to actually be too invested in it. I think Sheamus is going over because he's coming back.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to be talked about there. But then we got the United States Championship match. Andrade versus the young buck Humberto Carrillo. Which I don't know how he just gets to come back and get a title shot, but whatever. United States Championship match, Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo. I still think they're going to run with the Rey Mysterio Andrade feud, so this is probably just a filler match.
Do you think so?
I think so. I mean, I like Humberto Carrillo. Like, he can wrestle his butt off. He's good in the ring. He's, like, exciting, I guess. But, like, they need to build him up a little bit more. Like, they didn't build... I know they were trying to build sympathy by having him get, like, DDT'd into the floor and everything. But, like, every time Rey and Andrade get in the ring, it's a damn good match. And, like, Humberto Carrillo's nice and everything, but, like, I don't know. You need to make me care about him a little more. He's not that cool to me yet.
I think that's fair.
I want to like him, but like he's just kind of not there for me yet. You need to give me a little bit more, other than oh my god, Andrade beat me up and I'm getting him back. Like, you know, I don't know. That's just me. You got Andrade going over? I obviously have Andrade going over, but
you know, I think I do got Andrade going over. There's really no point to take the title from him right now. Not against... Yeah, nah, no way.
No, and to me, titles are mostly a prop in WWE anyways. I mean, if you're going to hot potato it, at least hot potato it between Rey and Andrade, not Andrade and Humberto. Who's, I don't think, ever cut a promo, like, ever. So that's one thing they need to do. But he probably... I don't know how good his English is. I don't know how good a lot of these, like... Mexican import superstars are, because I know he came from like Mexico. I don't know what promotion in Mexico he wrestled for, but I don't know. He might not know that much English. I know Andrade's working on his English, but he's still not a solid promo. That's why he's still with Zelina. All right. I don't know if these are in like any particular order, but this is from like the WWE.com like article, so I'm hoping this is the order they're going to be presenting these matches. And we got the Big Dog! Roman Reigns versus King Corbin for like the 47th time. In Falls Count Anywhere match, apparently. Again. Because we didn't get enough of it on SmackDown, I guess. Or no, they had a tag team match on SmackDown, didn't they? I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't interested enough. I love Roman Reigns, but I wasn't interested enough in what was going on. I got Roman going over. I'm a Roman fanboy.
This is the Reigns and...
Yeah, the Falls Count Anywhere between Roman Reigns and King Corbin.
I mean, obviously both factions are going to get involved. Because the Usos and...
Yeah, are you done with your card? I wasn't even paying attention. You make your card.
Good.
Wait, I gotta see. I want to see...
No, I'm not ready. Did I put the title on? Yo, Cena.
You are now in the ready state. Wait.
I can't. I gotta change it. There we go.
Okay, so wait.
Right. Before you want to see my card?
Before we talk about the next match, yeah, let me check out your card. I didn't see anything. Batista versus Randy Orton in a hardcore match. Jesus Christ. Carlito, Shelton, and Orlando Jordan. Okay. Merchandise sponsorship. Michelle. I'm using my whole Divas division. Yeah. Snitsky. Oh God. You remember that rivalry between Snitsky and Kane? Go back. You remember that rivalry between Snitsky and Kane? He kicked the baby into the crowd.
Hey man,
this man's forcing.
It worked with Daniel Bryan and Kane.
The miscarriage storyline. Oh boy, versus the Basham boys,
who have been winning every title match.
I know, because they're the Bashams and they're the greatest tag team of all time. Main event hype. Steven Richards versus Eddie Guerrero. Okay.
Just before the main event.
And then Cena, Flair, Michaels. Okay, for the WWE Championship. Alright. So, no pun intended, you take the reins. Roman Reigns versus King Cornbread.
It has to be Reigns. It's almost... Unless they're going to do...
Hey, stop touching the remote.
I'm not. Yeah, it's you.
No, that was you.
I didn't do anything.
You were probably like... had the remote tipped over or something.
Look, I'm putting it down.
Good. He's trying to sabotage my match card already. Wait, I gotta check my rivalries.
I don't even know where you found... Alright, Roman Reigns, King
It's going
Corbin.
up that
It's going
way.
up?
Yeah.
Alright. So, unless they want to build, which I don't think there's a reason to, Roman Reigns and King Corbin to like the next pay-per-view.
Look at all these rivalries. You only have one rivalry? Are you sure?
I only have one. One out of one.
That's crazy.
I don't think there's a reason for Baron Corbin to go over. Vince likes Corbin, so he might.
Oh, he loves Corbin.
Yeah.
I think he's a great heel. I have no problems with Baron Corbin specifically. I have a problem with this rivalry. I feel like this rivalry is just being drug out, and there's no real development of a character here for either guy.
But the big dog is the big dog, so he must prevail.
Oh, of course.
SmackDown Women's Championship match, Bayley versus Lacey Evans. Now, I think it's too soon for Bayley to lose the title for her.
I don't think Bayley should lose the title anytime soon because they've done nothing to develop the women's division.
Yeah, I think it's too soon for Bayley. No, I just think personally for her character and where it's at right now, it's just too soon for her to lose the title.
And Lacey's green as goose crap.
Lacey doesn't need the belt right now.
She doesn't need anything but a mid-card feud. Because, I mean, yeah.
All right, I'm not burying Lacey.
There's nothing wrong with being on the mid-card. There's a lot of great wrestlers on the mid-card. I'm just saying that she...
No, they were hyping her up to make a big debut.
Of course.
And they kept her on air.
And then they made her a good heel, but then they were like, oh, no, we're going to babyface her. And now the only thing she has going for her is, I have a daughter, and you mess with my daughter. And now I'm a mad mom. It's like, that's cool.
She also served.
That'd be a lot better of a storyline. Like, I'm a former Marine and I could tie you into a pretzel. Like, that's better than, hey, my daughter was in the crowd and you were mean to her. You know, like, and all they've been doing this whole time leading up to the pay-per-view is just beat each other up. It's like, okay, we're just going to keep assaulting each other backstage. Like, that's cool, but there's no development of this women's division, like, at all. I think it's silly.
So are we agreeing on Bayley?
Yes, Bayley. Bayleaf. And Sasha Banks will probably come out and rap or something. Do something dumb.
Alright.
She'll come out and rap. Do her little rap album. That's what she's been busy doing, guys. She's a rapper now. It's cool. Cool stuff.
Let them make her side money, man.
Yeah. Let's see how much money she's going to make off of that album.
Alright, next match. Raw Women's Championship match. Becky Lynch versus Asuka. It's going to be a good match. Do I see Asuka winning the belt? No. No, not at all. Becky's going to win.
I don't see Asuka winning the title, but I'm definitely going to root for Asuka because I'm an Asuka mark, so of course I'm going to root for her. But yeah, from a storyline perspective, no, because Becky's your biggest cash cow, so of course you're going to keep the belt on her. And then if you bring Ronda Rousey back, you could build up a WrestleMania feud.
No, so I think they have so many more stories they can.
And guys, you know why? Another good reason is that you really wouldn't have Asuka win because Asuka's like one half of this thing is called the Tag Team Champions, and I'll let you know right now, there's no tag team matches on this card. There's 3 tag team titles, but there's not even a single tag team match on this entire card. Why? Because Vince hates tag teams. I'm telling you, Vince hates tag teams. He always does this. He has all these divisions. He builds up these teams. He makes teams of people that like don't even belong together, and that's his tag team division. I remember when there was so many good tag teams growing up. You loved all the good tag teams we had back in the day. We had so many great matches, but now the tag titles...
Do your card.
The tag titles mean nothing. I get so messed up about it because it's like, why do we not care about the tag team division? It's so crazy to me. Like, oh my goodness. I don't understand.
Now if you finish cutting me off, can I proceed with what I was saying?
I didn't cut you off. I waited for you to finish your sentence.
No, I was talking. You came out of nowhere on a tangent.
No. I don't feel that way at all. I feel like...
I didn't get to finish my sentence.
I got cut off there. I was still talking.
Oh. So, before I was interrupted...
Sure he was.
I was saying, I think Becky has a lot more storyline with the title that they can still do with her. That they really can't do with Asuka right now. That it just doesn't make sense.
Who else is she defending her title against?
Well, she's pushing for Stephanie. They call up that girl from the NXT division.
Baszler would be nice to have on the main roster.
Could be Baszler, and now Charlotte's back on Raw.
Baszler could beat Becky up and take her lunch. Be great.
Now Charlotte's back on Raw, and
is she
Becky
really?
and Charlotte's on Raw.
Since when? I see us.
They've been doing the tag team thing.
It's like, guys, I look at the screen when Raw's on and SmackDown's on, but like I don't see anything. That's like basically how I watch.
Charlotte's been on Raw.
I mean, Charlotte's due because like they've not been booking her.
Andrade is on Raw.
They haven't been booking her to do anything, so I definitely see something big in the future.
She just had a tag team title match with Becky.
Yeah, but nobody cares. That's the thing. Like, they had one good match at the pay-per-view, and it was great. It was a great match, even though, you know, we almost killed Kairi Sane. But there's nothing going on with the tag belts. They had to put two people that had been feuding for, like, ever together to make a tag team to go against the champions. It's kind of sad. Speaking of tag teams, holla holla.
Universal Championship strap match: The Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan with the short hair.
He didn't want to cut his hair, actually. That was like a thing. He was talking about it. He wanted just to cut off the beard, and they were gonna cut like some off the top. Like they said, like the thing that they were doing was like he was under the ring and they had like two barbers in the dark and they were like cutting his hair off, but they had to cut it a specific way to get like the hair for Bray to throw up so people can like see it coming off of his head. But apparently like they messed up and they cut too much or something like that. And they ended up just chopping it all off when like they got to the backstage. And apparently Brie Bella was pissed because she doesn't like buzz cut hair, which is funny. But yeah, and
I mean, is there any doubt that Bray's gonna win this match?
No, because if there's any good booking to be done here,
the Fiend's been
you have to build
displayed as this unstoppable beast.
And you have to prop somebody up to knock him down. And
Daniel Bryan is not that person.
Not yet, he ain't. But I mean, I wouldn't put him to go over the Fiend ever. But because he already had his due, Bryan's kind of like over the hill at this point. I'm not saying that he's bad or anything. I'm just saying that like he had his big moment. If you're gonna feed him to anybody, it's gonna be somebody that you're like propping up to be champion again. Which to me, titles mean nothing because titles are props in WWE. But
we're running out of matches and we haven't gotten to a week on this game.
Oh yeah, we haven't. I don't remember half my
So we're in agreement. We're gonna disagree on the Rumbles. That's gonna be the main disagreement. But we're in agreement on the Fiend going over on the show.
All right, but who would you? Oh, actually, no. I'll get to the point of who I'm having the Fiend drop the title to later.
Who he's gonna drop it to?
Yes, he's dropping it at Mania for sure.
At Mania?
Yeah, I have him dropping it at Mania. If you're gonna book it, if you're gonna build him up, you're gonna have to knock him down. And if you're gonna knock him down, it's gonna be at Mania. It wouldn't mean anything to me otherwise. What am I doing now? We're on a commercial.
All right, yeah, I'll say it later too because I think I know how it's gonna happen.
Oh man.
All right, so Bray Wyatt winning the strap match. We agree?
Yeah. I got him winning the strap match. It's gonna be a good match though. If they cut it out with this dumb red lights and do all this other stuff, then yeah.
Okay, so as far as 2020 Women's Royal Rumble, do you wanna just do one pick or a pick for SmackDown or a pick if it's Raw that wins?
For what, the Rumble matches?
Yeah.
No, I want like a specific superstar because I have specific superstars in mind to win.
Okay, for the Women's Royal Rumble, what do you got?
The Women's Rumble?
And why?
I have Shayna Baszler winning the Royal Rumble because if you're going to push Shayna Baszler, you got to push her the way she was pushed on NXT, and she was a legit tough person, and you're going to have her come in and you're going to have her win the Royal Rumble, and then you could have this whole build up until WrestleMania to have her kind of just like get under the skin of Becky Lynch the whole time because she thinks she's so tough, and then you just bring somebody who's actually tough to like check her the whole time, and like it's just gonna be a back and forth.
But wasn't that what Ronda Rousey was doing?
Yeah, but
Becky
it's called the storyline for a reason. Everything has been done. There are no original storylines. Okay, like they're just not. But
that's why I kind of think Charlotte's gonna win.
Oh, she's my second pick if she doesn't win because Charlotte hasn't had anything going on in a while, and they have to prop her up to being like a big thing again. So, Yeah, if it's not Shayna Baszler, the only other person that makes sense is Charlotte, and you know why? Because there's no other women that have been built up to this point. So it wouldn't matter who else won it, because there's really no point. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Nobody, give divas a chance, give women a chance, give whoever the heck a chance. It's not happening because you ain't building up anybody. You only built up like 3 women in that whole movement, and one of them's gone because she's a rapper. And the other one's like getting married and doesn't bother to win matches right now, and then Becky thinks she's a man half the time. So like, what do you got? What do you got?
No, she doesn't think she's a man.
Yeah,
she is the man.
Yeah, she's the man. The man from what? Whatever.
You got a problem with the man gimmick?
I don't have a problem with the man. It's not even really a gimmick. It's just something she just keeps repeating. Like, she doesn't believe it herself. Like, if we get it. You've been saying it for like a year now. Like, we know who you are. Like, you don't have to keep telling us. It's just like, it's just one of those...
I mean, it's kind of like why Cena always says he never gives up.
Well, we know
he
that.
He said it like every week.
And guess how much people hated John Cena?
But he was like the most over superstar.
Well, John Cena... Becky Lynch is not John Cena, though.
But Becky Lynch is like one of the most over divas right now. If not the most
Because she's
diva.
the only one on TV!
She does good promo, too.
I'm sorry, but she's always on TV. It's easy to be the best diva when you're the only one on TV. She does cut good promos when she tries. And when she's not, like, recycling the I'm the man promo. Because I've heard that promo, like, a bazillion times already.
But the good promo doers usually repeat, rinse and repeat. Paul Heyman does it. John Cena does it.
Paul Heyman
does it.
only has a niche role to do. You wouldn't have The Rock repeating the same thing every week because he comes to stuff off the fly. He doesn't have lines to rehearse. Neither did Stone Cold Steve Austin. Neither did Triple H.
But this isn't like old school.
Except for Triple H 0304 because he had the same promo every week when he was in Evolution. But no, like she's a decent promo. She's not like a really good promo. Like I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing to watch a Becky Lynch promo half the time. It's like okay. Like I'm not gonna say like. Oh yeah, like I think she's one of the most solid promos out there.
Okay, so what's NXT's what's her name in NXT again?
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler, you got her?
Is my pick for the Women's Rumble.
And Charlotte, if not her.
Yeah, Charlotte, if not her.
Okay. What about okay, so
the only other thing is the Men's Royal Rumble. Die? No, my phone didn't die. The only other thing is the Men's Rumble.
No, I didn't pick my picks.
Well, go ahead and pick them.
Charlotte, for obvious reasons, Charlotte has to get her dad's title, match her dad's record for the amount of times she's won the championship. Even though she's went on record and saying, yeah, she's won it so much, but she's also like the D with the highest losing record.
It's true.
The female wrestler.
She puts people over. I'll give her that.
Anyone else other than...
Yeah, think real hard about that one.
Charlotte.
'Cause I'm very curious.
Who would be my... Here's why. Here's why I'm going to do this person. It's because they had Twitter beef.
Okay, now
back in the day.
It's time for you to simulate your card.
They've had Twitter beef back in the days. And it would make sense to bring her in now. It changed. Okay, I got it. No, you changed it back. I got it. Beth Phoenix.
Simulate all.
Beth Phoenix is my number 2 pick.
Simulate all the matches, and then we'll go back.
Just because her...
I would love to have her back. That's a nice pick.
Her and Becky were going at it. Her, Becky, and Edge were going at it on Twitter for a while. And
well, that's like a month ago, though.
It's... You forget about it and just bring it up out of nowhere. Good setup. Let's just review this card and I'll go back to why. So, Randy Orton over Batista. It was a good match. Shelton Benjamin, I kind of expected that, over Carlito and Orlando Jordan. Match 3, I believe, was My Divas. Lita's the new champ. Was she the champ? I don't even know who my champion was.
I don't either.
And the Basham Brothers are still the World Tag Team Champions.
I wasn't expecting Snitsky and Kane to get along for more than 5 seconds. They probably just beat the piss out of each other, and then the Basham Brothers pinned them.
Steven Richards beat Eddie Guerrero. Should have put him against Chris Benoit.
That is Steven Richards.
Listen. And for the main event, your WWE champion is Ric Flair.
That's beautiful. The Nature Boy. I can't wait till he's a free agent.
He won't be.
Oh yes, he will.
He won't be.
Oh yes, he will.
So yeah, I think Beth and Becky makes a lot of sense for WrestleMania.
Jericho beats Booker T.
Charlotte and Becky's a safe match. I think Beth and Becky is.
I don't want to see Charlotte and Becky again.
It's gonna happen. It's like Randy and John Cena. It's gonna happen.
I don't even think that. No, I don't equate that feud to Orton and Cena. Not at all. I think of Charlotte and Sasha as that feud because I'm tired of seeing them wrestle each other. I will never in my life want to see another Sasha and Charlotte match ever in my life. I'm sorry. I used to really like Sasha. After that all happened, I just really don't want to see her wrestle anymore. I'm sorry. Like I have nothing personal against Sasha Banks. I just don't. She needs to.
Wait, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna throw a third pick in there. You know who I haven't seen in a while? Naomi.
She's gonna come back for the Rumble, yeah.
Yeah.
I think whoever wins, honestly though, if they get Ronda back, they'll probably want to do the 4 Horsewomen versus the 4 Horsewomen. So maybe that's a good way to get somebody from like SmackDown to win the Rumble. I just, in my head, I can't think of anybody from SmackDown. Alexa Bliss, but Alexa Bliss has already won so much that it's like, you don't need to give her a win.
She's in a tag team now, though, too.
So that. I hope that matters. Actually, I hope I can agree with you. I hope that matters enough that she doesn't win and they want her to go after the tag titles.
I'm just saying why I wouldn't pick her.
Please, SmackDown. hashtag 2020, please. Build the tag team divisions. Tajiri won the Fatal 4-Way. Chris Jericho beat Booker T. Muhammad Hassan beat Paul London. I'm glad that wasn't for the tag titles. Mark Jindrak beats Triple H in a tables match. And Kurt Angle got beat by Undertaker.
Alright, ratings.
Oh yeah, we signed all of our guys. That's why that's like a headline. That doesn't count. That headline doesn't count.
Oh, SmackDown topped me on ratings.
Wait. WWE told us that there has been a serious injury this past week. Randy Orton will be out of action for 11 weeks. The doctors have given the diagnosis of a torn hamstring. This man's wrestling ECW matches and he got hurt. Dang.
Sure wasn't a shoulder injury?
That was one of your big dogs, too.
Well, that's my big dog.
So I got the more fans?
Yeah, it's weird.
I got plus 40,000.
My card was stacked.
But I'm running them rivalries, baby. I'm sure that's what helped me out. I put all my rivalries on that show. What was my rating? 2.5. Okay. Ric Flair is now a 17. Ric Flair is the 17-time world's champion. This past week in a mess, I had a share of surprises and also its share of expected moments or better. Anticipated moments. This will be something that will be remembered for quite some time. And I heard Rick wanted to see Randy Orton at the celebratory toast, but he was at the hospital, so. Doug and Danny Basham are dominant force in the business. That's who's going to have the main event your shows now, the Basham brothers. They'll be a great main event. And another exciting evening of WWE action. Win. He had a great match. He had a 3.5 star match. He put it all on the line before injuring himself. He got 3.5 stars, baby.
It would be funny if that was my best match.
It might be. It might just be. But what were we talking about? Yes, tag teams, please.
No, we're talking about the Rumble.
Yeah, and I was talking about how I wish that Alexa's place in a tag team would matter in...
No, what are you doing? Let's see the ratings for the matches.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Sir.
I'm trying to touch the schedule. Yeah. I got 2 3.5 star matches. Your main event was 3.5 stars.
And the rest of the card was mediocre at best.
Yeah. Mediocre? Even Steven Richards got a 1.5. Wow. Let me see mine.
New month.
Wow. My main event was... My main event was a singles match, and I got 4 stars, baby. Wow. Mark Jindrak versus Triple H got 2 stars. Muhammad Hassan versus Paul London. Chris Jericho versus the Booker Man.
It was just that difference in half a star.
Hey, man. I'll take it. Alright, go ahead. So, yeah, okay, guys. I'm going to do something for you here, because we talked about the whole Royal Rumble booking, like, 1 week. We were passionate fans of the business.
Wait, but we still have to talk about the...
Wait, I need to look up the SmackDown women's roster. Okay. Becky Lynch is on SmackDown?
No.
Why is she listed on the SmackDown side? It's really weird. Are you sure?
Yes. She's the Raw champion.
Oh, this is outdated, I think.
She's the Raw champion.
It has to be outdated, because, like, there's no way. Can I get the roster, please? Because I think... I wonder if they've reconstructed Nia Jax's knees yet. It's been like a year. Come on. Why is it so hard to find the roster page? Okay. Alexa Bliss, we already talked about. Carmella. Dana Brooke. Ember Moon's still hurt. Jeff Hardy's still in prison.
Yeah. Yeah. You might boil him, bro.
Actually, I think he's out. I think he's out and about. He just hasn't been wrestling or whatever. I don't know. Lacey Evans, we know that. She'll probably still be in the Rumble even though she has a match. Mandy Rose. Maurice is an active women's competitor. I haven't seen Mickie James in like 20 years. I like Nikki Cross, but I doubt it. Sasha Banks. Sonya Deville. Tamina's on the SmackDown roster. Wow. That's it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like I guess if I could, like if we can bring back Nia Jax's knees, and she could wrestle, she could win for the SmackDown side or something.
Why can't I find Richards?
Stevie Boy?
Yeah.
Did you not renew his contract or something? Oh, he's on the other side. It's a mirror match. Now my man's building a rivalry between Steven Richards and Eddie Guerrero. Okay, so once we got the shriveled Divas division out of the way, women's division, blank division if you ask Becky Lynch, because she doesn't want to be called the women's division anymore. The division with longer hair, would you prefer that? I don't know what. The less tall division? What do we call it then? The other division? Like, that sounds horrible. But, whatever, Becky. The men's Royal Rumble, who you got? I mean, we both kind of talked about this off camera. But just to be fun about it, I'll give a different pick.
The men's Royal Rumble?
Yeah, the men's Royal Rumble. And where do you have him doing? Because I know I think you can still choose which title you want to go after, so we can talk about what you want him to do after they win.
Batista's getting pretty tired.
Fatigue. Who needs it? Wait, can't you keep? You should do that for Randy every once in a while too, so he doesn't lose the punch of popularity.
They didn't give me him as an option.
Oh.
So the male's Royal Rumble. Ah man, that's a good one. There's like so much going on.
And NXT's not being really featured on the Rumble, to our knowledge. That's what's kind of been announced. So,
all right off the top, just for like, just for the sake of both brands, because they both make sense. I got that USC fighter, Kane or whatever his name is.
Yes, Cain Velasquez.
Just because him and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania makes sense.
Well, they're having that big Saudi Arabia show before Mania, I think, too.
I don't. Maybe they do it there, but just for the sake of the
I think it's in like February or something. They're having that big Saudi Arabia show. And there was also talks of maybe getting Brock to go against Tyson Fury.
And then...
But I think he'll have a gimmick match. I can agree with you on that one. I think Brock's not going to have a match really with anybody that's like on the active roster.
And then I honestly think Cena comes back to face Bray Wyatt.
Cena comes back. Wow, to bury him again. Damn, that sucks. That would suck for Bray Wyatt. That would really suck for Bray Wyatt. You'd have him just die twice to Cena at Mania. Oof. And Bray Wyatt has a pretty bad WrestleMania record too.
The Fiend doesn't.
Okay, guys. So like our pick off camera was Drew McIntyre because we both think Drew McIntyre's got the meat sauce and he's great, and I think he needs to be built up better. But honestly, if you would give me like Drew McIntyre retiring The Undertaker, I'd take it. If Undertaker would be willing to retire, I would get him in that match, and I would let Drew McIntyre go over. That'd be great. Even though I love The Undertaker and I don't want him to ever lose at WrestleMania ever again, but hey, it's been done already, so let's do it. Both of my picks are from SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I would definitely have the winner of the Royal Rumble building a feud to get to Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. And my number one pick for that would be Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's my pick for the Royal Rumble because they haven't been doing jack anything with Braun Strowman for like ever, and they built him up so many times and broke him down because every time he was going to get a title match, he either got like freaking jobbed out by Lesnar, he would get like sidelined by some ridiculous like, oh, we threw him off of a cliff and he can't wrestle the rest of the match or something crazy. It's like, enough is enough with this. Like, I want what am I saying? I want Braun Strowman to have built a rivalry with Bray Wyatt. They have enough history, and then you could market it as like, oh, the Monster versus the Fiend, and that's like their big tagline for the match, and that would be really cool. And you could have that as the main event, and then you could do, and if not, and this is the route that probably everybody's going to shoot me in the face for even saying, you're probably just going to get Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble. Because Roman Reigns is probably like, he's set like almost every other Royal Rumble record at this point. So like to have him tie like Steve Austin's 3 Royal Rumble wins wouldn't be that far-fetched. And I thought Cena was going to do it for the longest time, but he didn't do it. And
they're trying to keep Reigns relevant, but I don't think they're trying to put him in a title picture yet.
But he's been out of the title picture for like a half of a year already. Like if you wanted to keep his stock up by having him get bathed in dog food by King Corbin, it's not working. it's not working. Like, people are starting to turn on Roman Reigns again. Like, we need to, like, if they need to, like, change the momentum for him, they're either going to have him take the belt off of Nakamura or something, which would be a good feud. Nakamura and Roman Reigns would be great. I think Braun Strowman's a little bit too much for Nakamura as a rivalry. But, no, I would much rather have Braun Strowman win, just because I think, like, Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt would be, like, an amazing feud, especially going into WrestleMania. And it's like you're trying to, like, scare a guy that's, like, that big and that unstoppable. It's like, I think it has the potential to have, like, a really great build. And I would love to see that. I really would. So, yeah, Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's my pick. All right, we're gonna bump up Chris Jericho and Booker T. Cause Booker T, he ain't your sucker. I'm just a Booker T, Booker T. And Eugene's our very special referee. Match 4 is gonna be another match between.
Surprise entrance in the Royal Rumble. Who do you got?
Booker T. Now that we were doing, not just because it was just on the screen, but like, come on, the Royal Rumble's in Houston, and if you don't get Booker T out there, I swear I'm gonna get so pissed. I'm gonna be super mad actually if you don't let my mans come out and tear it up.
John Cena, Edge.
I mean, if you could get John Cena in there, that'd be cool too. Cause like we haven't seen him in a while, and I love John Cena, but I don't know.
Edge, and
as long as
it just doesn't make sense for Undertaker. I was gonna say Undertaker, but it doesn't make sense.
I think it makes more sense than Undertaker than Edge. Undertaker has a better neck. I mean, his knees are kind of bad, but he's still got that good neck. Do I have Sylvain Grenier? I don't think I do. I thought I did.
You know what would be cool if they did with Undertaker? Okay, let's say, hypothetically speaking, he shows up this Royal Rumble, right? And Aleister Black is also in the Royal Rumble. And, you know, they somehow end up being the last two in the ring.
Okay. I'm listening.
Alright, maybe not. Maybe Drew McIntyre. Aleister Black is not there yet. Drew McIntyre. Right? They're like the last two people in the ring, and they're going back and forth, and, like, Undertaker is, like, has the upper hand on Drew, and, like, when Drew doesn't get back up, he just, like, looks at Mania and looks at Drew, and then just leaves the ring. And lets Drew take it, almost like handing the torch.
You think Undertaker would just let him have it?
Yeah, it'd be cool. No, I don't think he would do it, but I think it'd be cool to see.
Yeah, that'd be a swerve and a half if you let him just take it like that. That'd be crazy. That'd be wild, dude. It's like, yo, I don't want to go to WrestleMania. You can have it. You know, like,
he'd end up going regardless.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can have it, man. Yeah, like, I'm getting booked anyways. They pay me like $500,000 to come every year. Like, you'll be all right. Like, you can have the win. That'd be interesting. Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to see, like, in terms of a wrestling match, I wouldn't want to see Aleister wrestle The Undertaker. Because it just takes one good kick and his leg just snaps in half. Like, you can't be hurting Undertaker like that anymore. This man is old. Like, and this is my favorite wrestler of all time, but, like, dude's, like, in his 50s, man. He can't be taking too many gosh darn hard bumps. And Aleister Black is, like, a really modern style wrestler. I would love to see Aleister Black wrestle, like, Shinsuke or something. That'd be a brutal match. Like, that's Concussion City right there. Like, they're just going to kick the piss out of each other. Do you have titles on your match, on your card?
I don't think so, because I want Rick to have it for a bit.
I'm just building my rivalries right now. That's honestly all I'm doing. Go back to your card, sir. Stay on your card!
All right. Cena and Shawn, first blood match. Cena bleeds. Michelle McCool went over on Christy Hemme. Eddie Guerrero beats Steven Richards in a steel cage match.
Okay.
And of course,
again with the Kane Snitsky.
Bruh, I need more rivalries. Orlando Jordan beats Shelton Benjamin in the special guest referee match. Chris Benoit was refereeing. And our main event, I believe, was Ric Flair versus Chris Masters in just a single match, a normal singles match. Ric Flair's obviously won.
Nah, Rick just doesn't want to put over the young talent, man. What the hell? Alright, let me go through mine. Alright, now the primary focus will be on this now. RVD was my fatal 4-way. I just wanted to get a couple of my guys in there, honestly. Paul London beats Muhammad Hassan, Rene Dupree, and Rob Conway. Yo, they've been beating the brakes off of Edge and Christian. I'm going to have to give them a title match at the pay-per-view. Triple H beats Mark Jindrak. Hey! Triple H beats Mark Jindrak. Booker T beats Chris Jericho. And Kurt Angle wins the Ultimate Submission match. That would never happen because Taker's not tapping out. But it was the match of the week! How are there 2 matches of the week?
SmackDown took 160,000 fans.
Did they really?
Yes.
Yeah! You got a 1.5 star rating on your show. Wow. I had a 2.5, so I'm consistent. I'm getting a half-ass show every week. Eugene couldn't pull out a victory even if their opponent was flat on their back and asleep in the ring. Wow. This last week marked the 5th loss in a row. He wasn't even in a match. He was the referee. This superstar will have to rethink their strategy and start a new training program or find a friend to lend a hand in the next match.
Yo, he is not over.
Alright, well, I know what I gotta do next week. Give Eugene an easy win.
He is far from over.
The SmackDown Superstars put a hell of a show. The match drove in a 4-star rating. Kurt Angle prevailed is what to be called the match of the week. Blah, blah, blah. Standout match.
Oh, word? You get the readings?
But I was looking for your number, you know?
I was looking for a 2.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. So that's why I said blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, it's a good match, and it's going to end up on his 1 millionth DVD. Shawn Michaels making the money off of the DVDs.
This fucking guy.
In case you missed a great match earlier this week, Booker T. Book. I'm not your Booker T. Eddie Guerrero. Been very impressive against Stevie Boy. Keeping him high morale, training hard, recovering properly. You mean lying, cheating, and stealing, baby. That's how Eddie Guerrero's going to keep him. There are quite a few superstars. Thanks a lot, ambient noise. What is this, a dump? Holy moly.
That didn't help.
It helped a little bit.
It did not.
Yes, it did. It got the front noise out of the way.
It may have even just made it hotter in here. That's probably what you succeeded in doing.
You're just getting a little excited about the ratings, okay? One superstar that
What
was able
ratings?
to shine
My
through
show's not even doing
all
that.
these bright stars this past week was Triple H. It just shows that if you give a superstar a chance every once in a while, that may be all that is needed. It is time for Triple H to go over. That's what they're telling me. You know what that tells me? It's time to get the young buck Triple H a match against Eugene.
Oh, wait. Oh, you're stealing fans back. I'm still above on fans.
Yeah, you got like 200,000 from the pay-per-view, or like 300,000. So yeah, I'm shifting the momentum back. That's basically what I wanted to do this whole month. Is kind of like shift the balance of power back, and then kind of have a really good pay-per-view.
But I have like good matches set up. What are they doing to me?
It's probably your rivalries, man. What week was it? This week? 2 stars, 2 stars, 2 stars, 2 stars, 2.5 stars, and a 4-star match in the main evento.
What was Sean's
I'm gonna check it out. 3.5, 1.5, 2.5, 1.5, 2 stars out of this match, and then 1.5 out of your main event. Okay.
Alright, well, going to Raw.
Yeah, we're trying to make this a little bit quicker. Just kind of have like our
Whoa.
I'm sorry, I'm just checking like the time on the video.
Whoa.
Oh, we're at a solid 49 minutes. Alright. We're gonna try to streamline this and get through it as fast as we can, but it's Guillermo, guys, and we're doing like a whole month of programming, so
Whoa.
it's gonna be a little bit of a longer video.
Tease, I gave you a break last week.
Yeah, you need to get you big boys back on the card.
Let's just get away and get this squash match out the way. We took a break. The title's back on it. Where's the last one? Where's the last one? Where's the last one? Here you are.
Alright. This man's got the meat sauce. What did you spend $28,000 on in the beginning? What kind of match is that?
It's a brawl.
Oh, it's a backstage brawl.
Yeah,
this man's about to get somebody else sidelined.
Yeah. Early.
This man's running ECW. 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 And he's in Alaska. Yeah, good luck with that.
Let's put these titles on the line again.
My man's got the meat sauce. He's gonna put all the titles on the line. Ain't
Let's
no
get the black guys a
no.
chance.
Wow. That's their tag team name, Carlos?
The black guys.
That's nice. I think that's still PG enough for this channel.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. My oh my. Could be worse. They could be named like Crime Time or something, you know?
Yeah.
Jesus.
What you got against Crime Time, bro?
It was a horrible stereotype gimmick.
Did I put Eddie in the match already? Nah.
Last man standing.
This is an expensive show, bro.
Oh, it's gonna be. Nice. My man's pulling out the meat sauce.
This isn't gonna be a good match. My throwaway match.
Oh, my man's doing my main event from last week.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I had an ultimate submission between Kurt Angle and Undertaker.
Alright. Before I hand it over to you, I just want to see if... Alright, I have 3 rivalries now. Ric Flair and Chris Masters.
No, I think they just start if you just put somebody in a match together enough times.
Why do I have a thumbs down now? Can be started by using a rivalry promo prior to starting the rivalry.
The two have to be in the same match like every week.
They were in a match last week.
They were probably in like a multi-band match or something. I think they had to be like in a singles match together or something like that.
They were in like a singles match with managers.
Well, then your rivalry just sucks. I don't know what to do.
They weren't in any single matches to begin with before. It was just like in fatal 4-ways.
Look, my Triple H and Jindrak rivalry is going great. This one's going good. And this one's going good. And this one's going good. Oh, what they do?
Yo, can we just talk about Brock being in the Royal Rumble?
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about my budget again.
Nah, man. You got like a solid $1 million more than me.
And after that last show, it's going to be like another solid, like... Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he's in the Rumble. He's in the Rumble as number 1. And he's the champion.
Why?
It's not the first... Like, if he would have been putting his title on the line, I could understand it. But, like, yeah. Like, I don't understand that at all.
Wouldn't it defeat the purpose of, like...
It wouldn't be the first time the title's been on the line in a Rumble.
In a Royal Rumble?
Yeah, it's been done twice. Once with the vacant WWF Championship that Ric Flair won in, like, 1991 or 92. And then the one where Roman Reigns got buried by Triple H at the end. Yeah, that was the Royal Rumble that AJ Styles debuted in. That was for the title.
Yeah, that was a good debut.
It was one of the best ones after 2010.
So the best ones in the decade?
Well, yeah. I just can't remember a whole lot of other ones that were that good.
Debut?
Yeah. Or return. You could kind of just put those in the same category.
Man, you know how loud niggas are gonna pop if John Cena debut returns?
Not more than they did in 2008.
You know how loud people are gonna pop if The Rock returns?
That'd be amazing. I'd pop if The Rock returned.
No, I mean people are gonna pop if Ric Flair comes out just to sit at the commentary booth.
I don't know. Those pops are kind of lukewarm. I hope that at least one heel makes like a Houston Astros reference. That'd be great. Eugene's gonna get this darn win.
I meant to check my roster and see whose contracts are expiring.
I have two of my rivalries out already. I need to get, who is it, Booker T and Jericho on there?
They don't want none. They don't want none. You had a 5-star match last episode, didn't you?
No, 4-star.
No, last episode.
Oh yeah, I did. Undertaker and Kurt Angle. They've been holding down my show. I'm at a loss here.
Why? Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, that'll work. This smorgasbord of a match. Okay. Simulate your stuff.
Let's do it. Backstreet Brawl. It's like, as soon as I touch this controller, it just goes to the next one. Backstage Brawl with John Cena and Batista. Batista won. That should be a good match. There's no reason why that isn't a good match. It's two of my most popular stars. Trish Stratus is the women's champ. They won. They won. They need a title match. I think I did put the title on. I'm not sure. No, I didn't put it on.
It would have been on the bracket, yeah.
They need a title match. They're not going to win that title match. Steven Richards won the last man standing match. And here's the Barry match. Chris Masters went over Kane. And the main event, submission match, Shawn Michaels. He's getting a title match. All right, you may see yours, sir.
Paul London beat Muhammad Hassan. Eugene, yes! I wanted Eugene to win versus Rob Conway. Wow, Ray and Chavo are the new tag champs. All right. I didn't want
to... You gave them a title match?
Yeah, because I used...
Is it the people who beat them like twice?
I used Rob Conway to lose to Eugene, so I needed somebody else to
fucked up.
To face. Sir!
I'm just saying.
That it's effed up, right? Yeah. Thanks.
No, that deserved the whole word.
Yeah, it's going to deserve a whole lot of edits when I'm not lazy about editing. Booker T versus Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho wins. And Mark Jindrak beat Triple H, surprisingly enough. Undertaker won the singles match. I'm keeping my match card as vanilla as possible until the... Yeah! Shawn Michaels is hurt! Yes! His roster's falling apart. The champion has retained the title. There comes to a point where a superstar holds on to the championship for so long that it starts to become a dynasty. Yeah, 2 months is a dynasty for a title belt. Whether Chris Jericho has what it takes remains to be seen, but for now, Le Champion will carry the United States Championship with the intent of never letting go. The WWE trainers have informed us that there have been a serious injury this
13 weeks!
Let me finish getting there! A torn quad! He's like his buddy Kevin Nash. He's out, baby. 13 weeks for Sean. You are reeling right now. You lost 2 of your main event guys, man.
Too many big matches.
Yeah. There's a new women's champion, though. And her name is Trish Stratus. This is like her 12th title reign with the women's championship or something like that. Because I think she won like 9 in her life. No, I think Mickie James won 9. I think Trish won 7. Is this the beginning of the end? Kane can't buy a match. This marks the 5th loss in a row. Maybe this superstar is biting off more than they can chew. Yeah, they gotta go. He keeps running into those Basham brothers. At any rate, there are only 2 options: train harder or retire. Wow. Losing matches like this sure isn't going to get you very far in this business. Wow. But you had a good match. Batista came out with one task in mind: win. He didn't come out anywhere. He went backstage. It's 4 stars, though. A sleeper match that excited the fans. Shawn Michaels, before he tore his quad, taking a figure 4 leg lock.
These people are out here winning, but getting injured to win.
Yeah, they're putting everything on the line. Your rating was 2.5 stars. You got your stars up. I think we tied.
We did.
Yeah, we tied.
He's my captain. What the hell, Sean?
Yeah, he is your captain. Wow.
Alright, let's see how these matches did.
Wow. Dang, we're only halfway through the month. 4 stars, 1.5, 2 stars, 2.5, 1.5, 3.5. 2 stars, 1.5, 2 stars, 2.5, 2.5, and 4. Alright. Solid. I'm still getting 4-star matches out of Kurt and on The Undertaker. Holla, holla, holla. Alright. Build your cards.
Oh, man.
Things are getting crazy now, man. This guy's out here losing his big names. Eddie Guerrero's unsatisfied, and so is Kane.
John Cena is very fatigued. I should sit him down. He shouldn't wrestle this week. Sean is.
Well, he's dead.
We're not going to talk about Sean.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Rick's popularity is going down.
This man is losing everything he ever fought for.
How do I,
Financials, I think.
No, not
go
that.
back. Go to
I need to
rosters.
see their
Go to free
contracts.
agency, I think. Go to the right. Oh, no, that's only free agents. Okay, no. Go back. View roster. Yeah, there you go.
3. All right.
You got him until, like,
Yeah, I can keep
the
everyone
beginning
to-
of next month or whatever. Is this your go home before the pay-per-view? I think we're going to stop at the pay-per-view. Yeah, this is your go home before the pay-per-view.
So I need bangers and like
Yeah,
my best.
better make it count, player. My cards have been so boring, but they've been holding on, so I can't. It ain't broke, so I ain't gonna fix it.
It was Michelle McCool and Christy Hema.
Like the sachet he puts on that.
The Black Guys got themselves a title match.
Right. I had to put like video tags on this one.
Why?
This is at least PG-13, alright? This man used the F word. I'm not going to reference the other one before I get flagged. Let me just hope it flies under the radar.
What was the other one? Are you burying my boy? I just remembered as I passed him.
What?
Were you talking about Chris Benoit?
No, I was talking about how you said, You know what? I'm not even going to say what he said because then he's going to actually say it. And then I'm going to... No.
What was it? I'm not going to have a pretty lit thing.
Give yourself some main event hype or something, man. You need something.
No, it's all good. I'm just going to take an L.
Before the pay-per-view?
I have to. Batista needs to be rest.
Damn. But then if I have a good go-home show and a good pay-per-view...
You're going to take a lot of people. I'm going to have to... Next month's going to have to be strong comeback.
It's going to have to... Yeah, he's going to have to sign half the free agents, have like barbed wire death matches, and... I'm wondering if he's going to turn to the dark side. Yeah, send somebody. We'll hurt him. Oh, you're sending your champ? Okay. My man's coming with the meat sauce. They're sending Rick over to SmackDown.
What does that do? Like, you keep him?
No, like they come out on the show or whatever and like cause trouble.
Love it, Rick.
He's got friends on SmackDown. They'll just send Triple H over and they'll just hang out, man. They'll be alright. Talk about how Mark Jindrak never made Evolution. You know what I mean?
Cena, you were tired too. Cena, I can't use you.
Yes, you can.
Kane, you need a win. You need a win. Who can I put you against so you can
Say
win?
Ken?
Kane.
I thought you said Ken. I'm like, Ken who? Ken Anderson? He's not on this game.
Kane, you can go against Snitsky. Hopefully you win.
Yeah, after he's been burying him in the tag division, they finally get to beat each other up.
It's going to be a pretty lackluster show. It's going to have to be against Chris Masters because Batista and Cena are tired.
Wow, Ric Flair has to leave for SmackDown, come back. Well, actually, no, he'll leave later in the week or something.
I was say, what do you mean?
Whatever. Alright, let me check my roster out real
You
quick.
confused me for a second.
Booker T's popularity's been going down. So is Charlie Haas's. Christian and Edge went down. Jindrak's been going up. Eugene's going up. The Hurricane's going up. Hassan's going down. None of my guys are really fatigued, man.
My guys are tired.
And I got guys locked down, baby. We don't have a lot of guys that are expiring. Yeah.
You look like you about to have the same amount of threes as I do. Most of my threes are divas, so they won't cost much.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to actually go check how many you have. I know I only have about like 3 people that have 3-week contracts. RVD's my Cruiserweight champion? I thought I literally made Ray a double champion. That's why I was kind of mad that he won the tag titles. I was like, I don't want Ray to be a double champion. Well, that's going to suck. All
Wait,
right.
yeah. Don't I have another champion?
What?
Don't I have another champion that I'm forgetting about?
I don't know.
I have a tag champ, a Divas champ, a main champ.
A United States champ.
Who's the United States champ?
Probably Batista still, since you keep forgetting.
Wow. Something you could probably do once you learn how to do it is just like speed up the video but not the audio. Which means you'd probably have to record the two differently. Separately.
That sounds like work. I don't like work. This is fun. No. We're just gonna have him. We're gonna have
a main event. Yeah. Randy and Shawn out for 2 months. Rick just put the figure 4 on him too many times. That's what it was. Rick Flair out here injuring your captain. That's messed up, man.
I think that's all 4 of my rivalries right there.
Man, it's a 3v3.
Yeah, a lot of my guys are busy, like, having feuds. Everybody hide your wife, it's Edge!
Now you're not gonna leave William Regal?
Nah. I'll have something for him to do eventually. Why not? No, not Robert Conway. Rob Van Dam. Rene Dubois. This looks good. Yeah, this looks great. The show only costs $120,000. And I have pay-per-view hype and I have main event hype. Alright, let's see if he can pivot over some fans before...
Nah, not this pay-per-view. Not this show. I'm gonna lose most of them. Black Eyes are the champs.
Oh! Yes! The upstanding citizens are champions. Carlito versus Benoit. Carlito wins. Kane beats Snitsky, thank goodness.
Yes. Ooh.
I didn't want you hurting Kane's stock before he was a free agent, man.
You're not getting Kane.
Yes, I am.
What am I doing?
No, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Just continue, press X.
Oh, go ahead.
I am getting Kane. At a certain pay-per-view we have set up with certain stipulations.
Yeah. If you win.
Yeah, we will get to that eventually. But we're taking like forever just to get to past the first 2 months, so RVD wins the triple threat. You press something. I was like, wait, that's not my match card. RVD wins the triple threat. The Hurricane, yeah, that's what I wanted. The Hurricane to win a match. The Hurricane. Muhammad Hassan beats Paul London. Chris Jericho beats Booker T. Kurt Angle beats Undertaker in First Blood. And Mark Jindrak beat Triple H in a ladder match.
You should sweep the news. Interference? Oh yeah.
Yo, I got 260,000 fans. Holy moly.
Yeah, I didn't.
Raw had a 1.5 star. SmackDown had a 3. Wow, we were solid going into the pay-per-view. I'm over 500,000 now.
5 million.
I mean, yeah, 5 million. Yo, match of the week. This is going on Kurt Angle's DVD. Yo, we're printing DVDs like it's nobody's business. Yeah, Judgment Day, blah, blah, blah. You never know what to expect of WWE. Ric Flair showed up on SmackDown and interfered in a match. Was the superstar acting on their own accord, or is there some mastermind behind this attack? You can be sure that the general manager will keep this surprise in mind.
Okay. Whose match did he interfere in?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. The Jindrak match and help Jindrak win. That'd be great. Eddie Guerrero suffered a minor injury. The trainers gave the diagnosis of strain. Oh, man, this guy's hurting his quad, too. The staff has cleared the superstar.
I took it easy on everyone. What are you guys doing with your legs?
Shelton Benjamin and Orlando Jordan are the new tag team championships. The combination of these superstars is even more potent than each one on their own. It looks
because they're black.
I guess
the game said it, not me.
It looks no, they didn't. It looks as though it could be a long title reign for the East Champions on Raw. Who will be the first tag team to challenge them for the title?
The Basham Brothers.
Mark Jindrak had an exciting match that got 3 stars. Wow.
That's the highest rating match
That Jindrak's ever got, yes. For Jindrak, that is an accomplishment.
Probably like a solid 3-star matches. Yeah. That's
half a star, 2 star, 2 star, 2 star, 1 star. You got a star out of a Snitsky match. I'm impressed, actually. That's actually very impressive. He got a star out of a Snitsky match. Woo! 1.5, 1.5, 2, 2.5. These matches are bangers. This rivalry is really getting. They continually have 4-star matches. And I got some meat sauce for Mark Jindrak. That's great. And now I'm going to book the pay-per-view.
This man's about to take like 500,000 people from you.
I am planning to put to inject a lethal dose of poison. I might re-up my guys' contracts before SmackDown, but
I'm about to cancel a show of Raw just to rest everyone.
Triple H is like halfway fatigued. We're all dying tonight, boys. Judgment Day is about to be an extravaganza. There's going to be a Hell in a Cell match. For the title. There's going to be a backstage brawl at the bar. Because Triple H wanted to hang out with Ric Flair, and Mark Jindrak said he's having none of that. So Mark Jindrak.
I'm surprised Triple H isn't bringing up Mark Jindrak's popularity up more.
I mean, too, like, he's winning matches. I want to fulfill my fantasies with the Booker T and Chris. You can have those. You have divas. What do I want to do for this match? TLC. Chris Jericho versus Booker T, baby. This rivalry is gonna culminate in a TLC match. Yo, Judgment Day's in Newark, New Jersey. What? My hometown, baby. I just noticed that. Beautiful. We're about to put out the... Yo, I'm about to make everyone die at this pay-per-view.
Why? Is it in Newark?
No, I didn't say all that.
You implied it heavily.
Shouts out to the Brick City. I love it. Alright. I just wanted to say that we're going to put it all on the line and give the great people of Newark...
I hope you injure everyone.
You're such a hater, bro. I was so happy you got a star out of a Snitsky match. But
you were so happy my captain got injured.
No, I thought it was surprising and very comical that for some reason you just keep hurting. I need a tag match and I need a cruiserweight match. Do I have enough? Let me see something. No. I have a great idea. But I might not be able to do it. Is Charlie House a cruiserweight?
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to find out. RVD. No. I don't think I have I don't have enough for it. I was trying to do like a Armageddon Hell in a Cell for the cruiserweights.
Bro.
I'm telling you, I'm going all out, baby. This is about to be some AEW joint right here. AEW, AEW, AEW.
This man's going up on the freaking cash availability, I'm going down.
Yeah.
My show is just not working out. I might need to go at it from a new perspective.
I have every championship except the Cruiserweight title. And I'm not going to have the Cruiserweight title on this pay-per-view. Because I'm convinced I want to do an Armageddon Hell in a Cell. Everybody that has like 30 or less popularity, get on this match. Bro, if I would have had at least one more Cruiserweight, I think I could have made this work. Man, I wish I had a little bit more Cruiserweights. Because like Rob Van Dam, Tajiri, and Charlie Haas are Cruiserweights. I'm going to try to up the popularity a little bit just to help this match out. Eugene. Where's Rene Dupree? That's good. Armageddon Hell in a Cell to start. Somebody's going to get hurt. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, my ratings.
Somebody's gonna get really hurt. This is a almost $300,000 show. Alright, I'm ready. Yep. Alright guys, let's see how this plays out. No, to the surprise of no one, RVD jumped off the Hell in a Cell and won the match. He jumped on all 5 of the other guys. He just completely buried everybody. He's like, what is this crap? I'm tired of this belt I'm holding. Edge and Christian won the titles back. Wow. Okay. Well, now Rene Dupree and Rob Conway can get their title shot. Paul London wins the first blood match against... Honestly, a first blood after a Hell in a Cell and like a freaking ladder match. It's kind of lackluster. Booker T! Oh no! I wanted Chris Jericho to hold on to the belt. Le Champion has lost. Oh, AEW. Triple H and Ric Flair beat up Mark Jindrak in the bar.
Don't use my roster.
Hey, you sent them over.
To SmackDown, not Judgment Day.
Triple H invited Ric Flair to Judgment Day.
And he said no.
And Rick
He's gotta go take care of Shawn.
Rick said, damn, Triple H, I'm not that old. Judgment Day's a little bit away. He's like, no, the pay-per-view. And so he went. Wow, Undertaker just can't beat Kurt Angle, man. In a Hell in a Cell. What? Yeah, I told you somebody was going to get hurt. Yo, I got 800,000 fans from that, though. Whoa.
How do you get ratings?
Nah, I don't think that's the... That's my pay-per-view rating, 3.5 stars. Not to worry yet. See, Rob's hurt, but he's not that hurt because he stretches a lot, man. You know, he does those splits. Those trainers that reported their having it's minor injury. You know, he jumped off the cell. He'll be alright. He's not Mick Foley or anything. This injury will not prevent the superstar from competing, but they recommend taking it easy for a while. Since RVD's not on a rivalry, I'll let it happen. He's got a strained quad. Maybe he could talk to Eddie about that. Maybe he could give him some training tips. They have the same finisher. Maybe he could teach him how to not strain his quad when he does the frog splash. I know Rob Van Dam hates Shawn Michaels, so he's not going to talk to him. Judgment Day ended up being an exciting night in sports entertainment. Darn right it was. Fan favorite of the match of the night came when Kurt Angle pulled out the victory in a hard-fought battle. That match only got 3.5 stars, though, so what's so important about it? Looks like the person that wrote that headline is disappointed that the United States Championship changed hands. In a much-anticipated competition, Booker T pulled out the victory to become the new United States Champion. Everyone in the SmackDown locker room will be fighting for the right to become the next challenger. What are you talking about? Chris Jericho's getting a match the next week. Who's this? Kurt Angle successfully defended. A sleeper match that excited the fans. And it wasn't even in the ring because Triple H was able to pull out the victory. He's finally going over. The young buck, Triple H, has beaten the oppressive Mark Jindrak.
Yo, he got me to under 3. Under 4 million fans.
Wow. Whoa! The main event was 5 stars. A 5-star banger for Kurt Angle and Undertaker. Wow.
They're over.
They're both super over. Jindrak and Triple H managed to pull 3.5. But Booker T and Jericho pulled 3.
No, they put up 2.5.
Oh, 2.5, yeah. Booker T and Jericho pulled out 3. Paul London and Muhammad Hassan pulled out 2.5. And Rob Van Dam died for 2 stars. Wow. Wow. What's your available cash? I want to see that.
You were looking at. No, now you're looking at yours.
Oh. I'm still in the 3.5 million in available cash?
I'm like at 2.2. 2.4.
Well, 2.3. I'm looking at available cash. If we're looking at that, then I'm at like... Yeah, I'm like at 3. Alright. Wow. My next SmackDown, we went from Newark, New Jersey to Mexico. They didn't even tell me where in Mexico. It's just Mexico. And you're in Norfolk, Virginia.
See my boys.
Okay. Well, let's see how fatigued my guys are after the pay-per-view. Oh, these guys are a little tired.
Kurt's getting up there. Kurt's up there. Undertaker should be like right with him. Triple H is getting up there.
It's okay. I'll give them all a bunch of boring singles matches to end the month. I think RVD's definitely not getting booked. That's for sure. That's funny. He's got a minor injury for 4 weeks. Okay, so I got to take it easy with him. I can't put him in any crazy matches. And on the next episode, I'm going to re-up my contracts.
I'm ditching the Divas next episode.
There's going to be no division. I've got 4 people with like 2 weeks left. Let's see how many you got.
That aren't Divas?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
-4. 3.
If I counted them like that, then I could just be like, alright, everyone that...
The Divas don't put on good matches.
Everyone that isn't a cruiserweight, and that would take off like half my roster. But even my half of my cruiserweights are signed to like look, Charlie Haas has 5 weeks on his contract.
The cruiserweights could put on good matches.
I don't even use Charlie Haas, and I have him on 5 weeks for some reason.
The crowd doesn't like the Divas. I don't know why.
I think it's the rivalries, man. Honestly, look at that. 2 thumbs up for Undertaker and Kurt Angle. 2 thumbs up for Chris Jericho and Booker T. 2 thumbs up for this. One of my rivalries ended. Which one was it? I had a 4th rivalry. Oh, Jindrak and Triple H. It's over. Wow. Okay, it is time for Triple H to move on. Alright. Well, since Rey Mysterio lost the tag titles, I think I'll do RVD and Chavo or something. I don't know. What do you got going on? You got 5 rivalries going on. Wow. Kane versus Snitsky.
Yo, that heat was real.
Oh, the heat is real.
They only put them together once.
Chris Benoit versus Carlito.
Okay.
Flair Masters.
Okay.
2 thumbs down for Christy Hemme and Michelle McCool. They're like, this sucks.
I don't know why this is still... I'm not putting them against each other.
Like, this sucks. Eddie and Stevie. I like that rivalry, actually. Stevie needs a little appreciation, a little love. I think they started after you just put somebody on like a straight up singles match, and then they kind of try to... they'll try to build from there. But yeah, it's been fun, guys. I know this is going to be another like hour and a half banger. So this, if you even care remotely to watch at least 20 minutes of this, I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us. Ray all day signing out with you guys. Any closing comments, Sinji? What are we at here? I know you're reeling for fan support.
I'm ditching the Divas.
I just talked about at the beginning of the video, hashtag tag team division out here, and this man's just about to dump his whole women's division. Alright then, guys, I'll see you next time, where there's probably going to be a Raw pay-per-view. It's probably like Great American Bash or something, I don't know. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for joining us. God bless you all, and have a good day.